Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Clan. Today we'll be talking about how Hedera's security system could protect the DLT network from attacks from malicious entities and news surrounding Hedera Proxy staking. On the 9th of December, the Solana network experienced a significant slowdown in transaction processing capabilities, which sparked fears of the network experiencing a distributed denial of service or DDoS attack. A DDoS attack refers to a malicious attempt to disrupt the normal traffic of a target by way of overwhelming it with a flood of internet traffic. Networks which are more centralized in nature are more prone to DDoS attacks, namely due to a single point of failure being apparent on such networks. The Solana network experienced similar slowdowns and disruptions on September 14th, whereby Solana confirmed a low-level bot attack flooding its network. The Solana team responded to the DDoS attack in September by shutting down the network. This led to further accusations of Solana being highly centralized. The risk of centralization associated with the Solana network may lead to limitations in the project's overarching aim to be the backbone for Web 3.0 developments and being the go-to platform for DLT initiatives. Limitations associated with the Solana network may lead to DLT developers moving away from the Solana network and choosing other networks to base their offering on. This may lead to the Solana network not being considered as the go-to platform for Web 3.0 developments. The Hedera network is one platform which can overcome the limitations associated with the perceived centralization of the Solana network, and in turn, the risk of DDoS attacks will be absolved. The Hedera network overcomes the risk of DDoS attacks, namely due to the network being the most secure proof-of-stake DLT network, whereby the network facilitates Byzantine fault tolerance. Hedera's offering of asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance offers the highest degree of security a distributed consensus system can provide outside of Bitcoin. Through Hedera's asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance system, finality of consensus and, in extension, transaction validation will be reached with a 100% probability if an attacker controls less than 1/3 of the voting power. Hedera's asynchronous Byzantine fault tolerance makes it a standout project, especially in terms of security, amongst DLTs currently on the market, namely Solana. Furthermore, nodes associated with specific networks, namely Ethereum, despite on paper appearing to be completely decentralized, Ethereum nodes are highly concentrated on a select few cloud storage systems, most notably Amazon Web Services. The Bitcoin figurehead Anthony Pompliano noted that 70% of Ethereum nodes are hosted on centralized services, most notably 24.6% of Ethereum nodes are hosted on Amazon Web Services. Alibaba Cloud runs 5.5% of all nodes, followed by Google Cloud, which runs 5.4% of all nodes. Despite Hedera nodes being permissioned in nature, Hedera's governing council members who possess Hedera nodes each have a 2.6% influence in regards to the network. Despite Hedera nodes being permissioned in nature, the Hedera governing council members who possess Hedera nodes each have a 2.6 influence in regards to the network. Furthermore, with no more than one Hedera node being able to be hosted on the same cloud platform, Hedera's network and its dApps are at a lower risk of complete shutdown. With Hedera offering Byzantine fault tolerance and Hedera nodes being decentralized in the sense that each node cannot be hosted on the same cloud platform, Hedera will be able to limit the risk of malicious entities attacking the Hedera network at a single point. This factor will reduce the risk of Hedera's network experiencing DDoS attacks, and thus the network may become more attractive for developers and Web 3.0 developments. Such developers may move away from the likes of the Solana and Ethereum networks. Hedera may become a hotspot for DLT innovation and Web 3.0 initiatives. Despite Hedera nodes being private in nature, the Hedera network will see the utility and leveraging of staking rewards, which is expected to be achieved during Q2 2022. The implementation of staking rewards may be indicative of the utility and introduction of proxy staking within the Hedera network. Proxy staking allows those who own HBARs but aren't operating a node to stake their HBARs to someone else's node, namely the nodes controlled by governing council members. The staking of HBAR into nodes leads to the pooling of such tokens. The pooled HBAR tokens act as a slush fund, where transactions occurring on the network occur through the pool of HBARs on nodes. Those who stake their HBARs into the pool will lend their HBARs during transaction processes. This allows a high degree of security and privacy, as the lending of HBAR tokens will mean the recipient won't know where the specific HBAR tokens came from. Earnings are split between the node operator and owners of the proxy staked HBARs, earning the proxy staker a small share of transaction fees. When proxy staked, HBARs are not locked up or bonded, as is common in other networks. Proxy stakers retain the ability to transact their HBARs however they'd like. The eventual use of proxy staking will provide another use case for HBAR tokens, and potentially leading to HBAR token holders being able to earn passive income from staking HBAR. The eventual development of proxy staking and potential for monetization may lead to more retail investors and even crypto exchanges such as Coinbase looking to list and buy up HBAR tokens. In response to the eventual rollout of proxy staking, the Hedera team went into detail explaining what proxy staking will involve.
Our proxy staking model in Hedera feels similar to that, in that it's motivated by the same goal of allowing non-nodes to nevertheless use their stake towards consensus for the security benefits it gives us. But critically, in proxy staking, the stake that is proxied by me to a node directly influences consensus. I'm not using it to elect a node and empower them to be a block producer or a consensus node. I'm logically lending them my stake and saying, use this, and you'll pay me for the privilege. And critically, in Hedera, the stake the stake I as a node make, or that which I proxy to a node, I don't bond it. There's no loss of liquidity. I can spend it at any time. Nor, as Lehman pointed out, is there any slashing. There's no risk of me losing it. Our model is, rather than disincentivizing bad behavior through slashing, we just make it impossible.
What are your thoughts on Hedera? Will developers eventually choose Hedera's network over Solana? Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, subscribe and click on the notification bell. Let us know your views in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.